Welcome guys to another video, and today we're gonna be talking about why did I quit YouTube for like 2 years. Quitting YouTube didn't just come out of the blue. I didn't just wake up one day and decided to quit YouTube. Like at the time I was already in YouTube since 2019. I just privated all those videos because I think they're absolutely terrible. Like all they do is just scream at the camera or the mic. So it was a long process. I mainly lost interest when I quit Pixel Gun 3D because that was the main source of my viewers. They liked the game, but I did not like the game because it's just a burden. I got bored of playing it. So slowly but surely I quit Pixel Gun, and along with it YouTube, because I didn't know what game or what content to do. I tried art and it didn't work as well as I expected, because if you don't know, I draw a lot. I'm an artist now. Yeah, big surprise. And another key factor affecting my content creation is school and my social life, because YouTube isn't my life. I only have like 150 subscribers. I'm not gonna make anything there. I need to find a job, so I focused more on my studies. And it paid off because I got better grades than I used to before. I mainly improved subject that I'm absolutely terrible at. Mainly math. Math is how do I put this? It's a pain in my butt. Yeah, that's how I put it. It's absolutely horrendous for me back then. But now, not to flex, but I find it challenging, and challenge for me is fun. I don't care if I spent like 5 hours solving one equation. I will solve it. I put all those energy on playing video games, all those ambition, and I put it into school. So instead of like focusing more on video games or leveling up, I mainly leveled up my grades. So after that, I didn't really have time to play video games, and video games was just there. It sat on my desktop, so I uninstalled half of them. I recently just got into video games again on my breaks, only playing like weekends because I don't really have anything to do. Like I don't draw all the time. Like I still have my family with me. I have 5 sisters. Oh my god. Can you imagine that? I'm the only son. I'm the only boy in the family. Well, except for my father, and most of my dogs are male, but that doesn't really count. Dogs don't count as human beings that communicate in my family and socialize. All they do is just bark at everything. So back on my social life, back on spring on 2021, I barely had any friends because online class was still a thing back then, and I can't really socialize when everyone was behind the camera. So yeah, but I made like a couple of friends in online class. Mainly I just asked them how to do math equations because I was dumb as hell. And also made friends outside of the school, like from another country. I made this one friend which she is Canadian. Like I met her in an art community. I don't know, it's like animation or something. I joined an animation server, but I don't animate. What a surprise. And if I did animate, I'll lose interest in like the first 2 days. So I mainly stuck to digital drawings. Animation was just too long for me. Especially when school came, which was already face to face. Well, most of it. When it started, I mainly stayed at home because I don't want to die, bro. I was still scared of the virus. So I was homeschooled for like another year. This was in 8th grade, by the way. I started talking to more people. I started to socialize more and make more friends. By making friends, I only mean like 3 people. Keep in mind, I was still homeschooled. I only talked to them through the internet and to video calls. And also this time of the year, which was autumn of 2021, I completely lost interest on video games. I mainly focused on my hobbies, which was playing the piano and drawing. Yeah, me and my sister really like to play instruments and drawing. So yeah, that's mainly my kick. And I only got into video games recently because I have nothing to do on the weekend. And you're probably saying, "But you are an artist. You can just draw." But I'm tired, bro. I draw on the weekdays. I don't draw on my weekends, dude. I mainly rest on my weekend. And video games is a form of resting to me because, you know, cyberbullying children for me is relaxing. It cheers me up. But there's also times on weekends where I draw because I'm burnt out of playing video games. Like, I've been playing for like an hour, bro. Give me a break, bro. I'm too tired of slaying these children. And just to elaborate, I already mentioned this, but another key factor on why I quit YouTube is because of my digital art. I mainly got into art because when I was young, me and my sister used to draw a lot. And then I moved to digital art, yet she stayed with her traditional style. Just to be clear, I never forced her to move to digital art. Like, I didn't go like, but digital art, you can like erase your mistakes with like a click of a button. I didn't do that because traditional art holds a very fond memory in my heart. Like, I started drawing traditionally when I was like 4 years old. I only recently started drawing digitally when I was like 12. And speaking of my family was one of the key factors of me quitting YouTube. Like, back then, I used to wake up and I would instantly go back to recording or editing my videos. I barely socialized with my family, which, looking today, is a horrible decision because I have like 5 sisters. And at the time, which is still in the middle of the pandemic, the best thing I can do was socialize with the closest thing I have in my life, which at the time was my family. I barely had any friends, remember? I lost my friends in my elementary days. Because one, I graduated, and second, I already mentioned this, the pandemic, which means I can't go to their houses and pay them a visit. And slowly but surely, I started to fix my relationship with my family, and then I started to drift away slowly but surely from YouTube. Which at the time, my videos barely reached 100 views, and I would spend 2 months editing Pixel Gun videos. Pixel Gun was a dying game back in 2021. And I spent months editing videos, which means I barely had any time to talk to my family. So my best decision at the time is 1, to quit Pixel Gun, and 2, to slowly leave YouTube because most of my audience watch Pixel Gun content, and most of them left because the game was dead. So editing videos and creating content for me was just a waste of time. And looking at myself today, I cannot thank my past self enough for making that decision. That decision alone led to me reaching a potential which back at the time I never thought was possible. Like, I have achieved many things. I've become smarter, I've become an honor student, I've been entrusted by my peers in roles that mainly require a lot of responsibility, mainly leadership roles. And standing here today, the one thing I can only say is I can't wait to reach new potentials, higher potentials than I have today, achievements that I never thought I would achieve. Because within me, I came to realize, resides the power to overcome challenges. Challenges I thought I would never beat. Challenges I thought were impossible. Because no matter the circumstances, I can stand here and say that great potential lies in front of me, and all I have to do is proceed and work hard to get it. And then one day, I will look back from where I started and be amazed by how far I've come.